everybody's chasing a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but we forget that we're riding on a rainbow. Happiness never has anything to do with a number.
Totally agree.
And it is a rule. I know it sounds overused. I know we post memes about that. It's freaking true. So,
It's totally true. Yeah, no, one thing that I realized is that my happiness went through the roof when I stopped focusing on goals bringing my happiness, and I started focusing on, am I learning? Am I growing? Am I enjoying this journey? And I know I know people say it, but it doesn't register as you're going through for everybody, right? And when you really flip that switch, it's huge. So now you sold your business,
yeah.
and so then what happened? Like, an entrepreneur with nothing to do is actually a recipe for a disaster, right? Like, so what did you jump
Well,
into?
you called it, Gary. I went through the disaster. Now my bank account was full. We moved across the country. We said, let's go live in the mountains. Let's go try a new life. I was at home all day. My wife, I'm grateful she didn't murder me. My kids didn't know what to do with dad in the house all day long. Like, we're just all trying to figure out new routines. So what we did is we went from here to here, like
Yeah.
the full 180-degree
Oh,
shift.
I'm not around enough here. I'm around all the time now. Yeah.
And they're like, no, we don't want you around anymore. Get out. And so what we realized was that our ideal, what we really wanted, wasn't at 180 degrees. It wasn't the exact opposite direction. It was just a modification.
Yeah.
And it was important to go through that learning experience. You know what, Gary? Like, a relative, everybody, I love this. This is a Eric Roman quote. Everybody's chasing a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but we forget that we're riding on a rainbow, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
how cool is that?
Yeah.
How do we find like our joy in the rainbow that we were on? And so now here I was, and I'm like, well, I kind of have the pot of gold, but now I didn't have any rainbows anymore. And I was having to find joy like in different places. So long story short, I spent about a year like soul searching, going through different versions of Eric. Like, Eric version 2.0 showed up, and then Eric 3.0. So a lot of personal reflection and personal work. And then I realized I'm highly unfulfilled again. I was designed to build things, and I was designed to create value. And this concept of me sitting back and just watching the world go by sucks. And so then I went 2 feet into life again. I built 6 different companies during COVID, like 6 random. My attorney is like, dude, like, what are you doing? Like, you were doing nothing, and now you just opened up 6 new entities, and they're all doing different crap. So I went to go create value again.